Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. For those who are new here, I am Psychic Bella Love. So today we are going to look at the whole Megan Thee Stallion having dinner with Kylie Jenner's baby daddy Travis Scott situation. So I want to start off by looking at how does Megan feel about Kylie, and then how does Kylie feel about Megan. And then we'll see what's gonna happen, after that. So, Spirit, please join us and answer our questions in regards to Meg Thee Stallion and Kylie Jenner, and then Travis Scott. Spirit, for this first poll, please show us how Meg Thee Stallion feels towards Kylie Jenner. She like her? Is there animosity? Or what is going on? Spirit, we do not ask for any negative purposes, only to gain clarity and understanding in this situation. Thank you for joining us and blessing all who we ask about, as well as all who participate and watch. Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. We're probably going to lose our halfway decent lighting here soon because it is probably going to start raining soon. Still waiting on my ring light to get delivered. And if you wanted to book your own personal private reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. You can book through my site and use coupon code BELLA20 for 20% off your phone reading with me. My site is psychicbellalove.com. I also have November email reading specials listed in the description box below. 100% of all donations, tips, and email readings gets donated to people in need, and then 50% of all phone readings. And we also have a giveaway up. That video is live. It is a thank you for 300 subscribers, and we will be doing another one soon at 500 subscribers. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and then head over to that video so that way you can enter to win. It's going to be a free reading of your choice with me, as well as a necklace from Miranda Diane Art, who is an amazing Black woman artist. So make sure you guys go enter to win. So as far as how does Megan feel about Kylie, she feels like Kylie's like very manipulative and shady. Like, she doesn't trust her. And the thing is that Megan came into this sort of relationship with Kylie thinking that with this page of coins and this world card and this 8 of coins, like, the two of them actually could have like made a lot of money together. Like, Megan was looking at it as, okay, well, Kylie collaborated with us on the music videos, so then maybe I'll collaborate with her on something, and she was sort of thinking that this would lead to at least like some sort of working business relationship. Because again, we have this 8 of Wands and this Knight of Coins talking about working together, making money together, creating together. So that's sort of where her mindset was, like, when she first connected with Kylie. However, she feels like, with this Knight of Swords, this 9 of Wands, and this 8 of Cups energy right here, Like, she feels like whatever, like, fight went down that night was instigated by Kylie. Like, she feels like Kylie did things on purpose. So when Tori's sitting there saying in his music and in his explanations of what happens that, you know, she was upset because he was checking Kylie out too much or paying too much attention to Kylie, she feels like Kylie was initiating that, though, and like reciprocating it and leading him on and doing all this stuff. And so to her, it's like she felt like, I saw right through you and what you were doing, and I don't play that, you know, because here she is with this Queen of Swords energy towards Kylie. This Sun card and this High Priestess are talking about, I was seeing everything that you were doing. Like, you weren't so slick. Like, I caught you. And so she feels like with this 10 of Swords and then this 10 of Coins in reverse, like, okay, like, that fucked that up. Like, you betrayed me, and now those opportunities are gone in this financial, like, situation. Yeah, she definitely, with this Emperor energy and this Lovers card, it was that she truly felt like Kylie was after my man. Kylie was encouraging my man, you know, and she actually has had some words with Kylie too. Because there's this Strength card, this 9 of Cups, and this Judgment, followed by the Ace of Cups and 4 of Swords. She basically told Kylie off. Like, you were playing all these games. Don't even try to play victim, bitch. I see it. Like, you know, you went and did all this shady shit because Kylie, of course, as we all know now, posted that picture of her foot the next day after all the stuff came out about the shooting, you know, and Meg getting shot in her foot or whatever, her feet being hurt, that she posted a picture of her foot on the beach saying, woke up to another beautiful day or some shit like that. So with this Chariot and this Death card, like, Megan felt like she had to cut her off real quick. And with this Magician and this Palace of Swords, it's like, game on, bitch. Like, I'm gonna get you. Like, she really has it in her head that she's gonna do something to get Kylie back. So she's definitely out on one. Now let's see what the rest of these cards have to say in regards to that. So here she is with this Judgment card and this King of Pentacles. What can I do that's going to piss you off the most? Go hang out with your baby daddy. And with this Justice, this 9 of Wands, and this Wheel of Fortune, she feels like, I'm going to take what matters to you. I'm going to take it, and it's your karma for what you did to me. Now, this is the thing. Megan, be careful, because with this Ace of Cups, this 9 of Cups, this World card, and then this outcome being the Tower, it's gonna blow up in your face. So we will ask to get some clarity on that if the next cards that I pulled, because there was a bunch that fell out, you know, it don't explain what is coming. Kylie's gonna get back with Travis on purpose just to spite you now. Like, you guys are gonna be in this weird situation where all of a sudden here's Travis coming up as some sort of a prize because you wanted to, like, get back at her. So then she's just like, Travis, get over here, we're back together, get away from her. Because he is gonna leave you behind, Megan. And it's like everybody else is going to benefit from this except for you. So it's going to blow up in your face. Megan, whoever is around you, like, they don't really give you the best, like, advice. or they don't stop you or help you or something like that is what Spirit's talking about. Because it's just, there's this, a lot of stuff has really been sort of seeming to backfire around her lately. You know, I was reading the comments on some of the blogs that were talking about her new album coming out, and they were like, oh, she's trying to copy the Rihanna situation. Like, people are just not feeling whatever's going on around Megan right now, and it seems like everything that she tries to do, there's a lot of criticism around it. And it's like, instead of, you know, I feel like instead of trying to capitalize off the situation the way that Tori did, she would have been better off to completely go in a different direction and just ignored it and acted like it didn't happen, and let the rollout of her album and everything else that she's doing be more just focused on those things. Because she's letting this whole drama of all the situations going on affect, you know, that and overshadow it. And it's just, I feel like it's not going to work in her favor the way that just, you know, being like, hey guys, I have an album, it's really cool, you'll love it, you know, would work otherwise. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, now we are asking you to show us, how does Kylie Jenner feel about Meg the Stallion? How does Kylie Jenner feel about Meg the Stallion? And I know the original question is, you know, like, what's going on with Megan and Travis? And we'll get to that. But I mean, you guys all know that at the heart of this, it was definitely more centered around Kylie and less about Travis. And I know some people are saying they're dating. Some people are saying, well, they're both from, you know, Houston, so they're probably collaborating on some music. But the underlying thing of that is Megan trying to get close to Kylie's baby daddy just to piss her off, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it's a song or full on, like, I got pregnant with his baby, like, it's still to spite her. And, you know, honestly, it might actually be worse if she is doing a song with Travis rather than it being, oh, I hooked up with him. Because you can just call her a hoe and keep it moving, you know, and like just never just be like, we don't talk to her and shun her. Whereas if it's a song and then that's with your baby daddy and you do get back together with that man at some point, you're going to have to hear it at shows. You're going to have to hear it. Like, it's going to be a part of your life forever. So it's like, kind of can't really. And then, you know, when fans want to piss you off, they'll come in the comments quoting lyrics from the song and all of that. So it's like, that might be worse. It might be more spiteful and petty in the long run. Kylie saw Megan as being jealous of her. And that's how she's looking at this situation right now. Like, it's not coming up in her energy and her perspective of things that she led Tori on. Like, she feels like him coming up as this King of Wands energy. Like, you were trying, but you got a little too big for your britches. Like, you thought because you were at my house and we were all in swimsuits and you had these other girls with you that you were like pimp of the year and you were gonna get at me too. And like, I really kind of just thought it was silly more than anything, because her attitude towards him is this 7 of Cups of thinking that he was just being silly and trying to bite off more than he could chew. But she wasn't interested in him. And Kylie was more interested in this whole thing too from a perspective of trying to make money. You know, like, obviously she released that makeup line for her birthday or whatever that was like the leopard print stuff, so it tied into what she was wearing and what she was doing in that WAP video. And she obviously, you have to have makeup releases planned months and months in advance because you have to have, you know, all the products made and everything. So she already was just looking at this as like, well, here's some opportunities, but there's no cards out of her like trying to give really like a whole lot of money towards other people. It's more about her being concerned about her own money and how she's making money off of something. So she wasn't exactly, you know, worried about whatever was going on with Tori and Meg and, you know, like trying to get at him from her perspective. She also feels like kind of like, get over it. Like, guys tend to do that. Like, my friends will bring guys around, me and my sisters, and then the guys end up paying all this attention to my sisters and me just because of who we are. And like, to her, it's just like, she's so used to it and it's so normal to her that she expects the people around her to just sort of get over it. She also feels like Megan had a bad attitude towards her or like at her house anyways with this Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and Five of Wands energy. Like, she felt like she had a stank attitude the whole time, but she was afraid of like getting in a fight with her like at her house with the Seven of Wands and the Star energy. She was actually like, Kylie was like, I'm just gonna be nice to you even though you're being an ass to me because I don't want you to kick my ass in my own house. Like, I'm really scared of like what you're gonna try to do to me, because she felt like Megan is a little unpredictable, or like maybe it was because Megan was drinking and it was just like, oh, people can get kind of, you know, nutso when they're drinking, so I don't want to like instigate anything. But there is this passive aggressive, you know, with this Four of Cups and this Knight of Swords. Well, after everything's said and done, I'm gonna be shady back, right back to you, but in this passive aggressive way. Also, Kylie coming up with this Magician energy and this Queen of Cups energy about Megan. Be careful, Megan, because again, like I got in your cards, like things aren't really going to work out so much in your favor. Kylie is not above calling people that she knows and telling them that they need to not work with you. Kylie has no problem being like, hey, you know, Megan's been bullying me and trying to start crap with me, and you know, me and Travis just really don't like it. And like, she has no problem getting the word out. With this Nine of Wands and this Ten of Swords and this Justice card, she will come back to bite you in the ass, Megan. Like, she has no problem doing that. Where it's like, Megan might have like slapped me in the face or something, or like called me names online. I'm not going to do that, but I'll stop your bag behind the scenes to get you back. She feels like now with this Chariot, Six of Wands, and Three of Swords, like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to go after my baby daddy. You know, I see exactly what this is. I see right through it. Same way that, you know, Megan thought she saw right through Kylie. Kylie thinks that she sees right through Megan. With this Queen of Cups, Kylie, once again, you know, she has no problem going after what she perceives to be hers, which is her baby daddy. And so Travis is telling her, you know, that this isn't a work capacity. But Kylie's trying to push him to be this King of Swords and cut her off before it gets any farther. Because she feels like with this Fool and this Devil card, that it's like, it might start off as, oh, we're just going to go in the studio and create a song, and the next thing Megan's like trying to rip your pants off because she's so determined to get back at me and to piss me off right now and to hurt me. Like, she's gonna do anything that she can to make that happen because she sees Megan as this Queen of Swords who's going to just keep coming after her. So she's trying to push Travis because she's trying to force him to make this choice with this Two of Pentacles. Come be my King of Cups, you know, come back to me or take my side in this. There's also something about Kylie telling Travis it's not going to work out for him financially, or maybe even trying to bribe him. Like, listen, I will give you the money that it's going to cost for you to go pay Drake for another feature, not to work with her. Like, I will give you Nicki Minaj money. Like, if you can't afford to pay Nicki for a feature, I will pay for it. Get her instead of Meg. Like, we don't fuck with that bitch in this house. So, I'm going to ask now, how does Travis feel about Megan? I think this one's going to end up being longer than... I've been trying to keep the videos today. So... Spirit, tell me, how does Travis Scott feel about this whole situation? How does he feel about Meg the Stallion? And any information on what their connection is in this moment. This is all petty as hell, and I am living for it, by the way. I'm like, yo, this is just so entertaining. Because when I saw that they were like, Megan was hanging out with Travis, I was like, oh, she's serious. She means it. I got excited for a second because I heard something and I was like, oh my god, did it start raining? But it's the sound of the fans from the AC unit kicking on to bring in air for the furnace. And I was just like, because I sit right next to the window. It's the only place in my room that I could fit my desk, but it is just, I was like, oh my god. He knows what's going on. Like, he knows that this is just, you know, this petty, like, I'm going to get you back energy, and that it is rooted in aggravation and aggression, you know. But here's this Hangman and this Six of Coins. Like, Travis is just like, if this is going to make me money, do I really care so much? Because it's like, I don't want to get in girl drama. Like, that's the way he's, like, feeling about this. Like, this is girl drama, you know, Page of Cups. It's girl drama. Like, what do I have to be in the middle of this for? Like, I'm just over here trying to, like, make music. And with this Nine of Wands and this Three of Coins, it is that they are making a song together, and that's going to come out soon. They're going to be forced to actually, like, I feel like Travis is going to be forced to have to say what it is and what it's about, you know, because things are going to get a little wild for him otherwise. Also, he doesn't want, like, with his Judgment card and this Ace of Wands, he doesn't want Kylie thinking that he's giving Megan the D. Because he feels like if Kylie thinks that's going on with this Death card and this Nine of Swords. Like, things are over between them, and he doesn't want that option taken away from him. And we'll say option for now, you know? So, Kylie's gonna make him, like, she's trying to make him, you know, walk away from this Queen of Swords person, you know, but Travis is sitting here and still worried about the financial situation of it, because it's like, it's a lot of money to give up, and also being worried about, like, there might already be some contract that was in place or something, because I feel like he feels stuck. Like, I don't like being stuck in this situation where I have to make this choice, but I also, like, don't want to piss off anybody that I want to work with in the future. So again, she's just trying to force his hand, and he's, like, having a hard time deciding what he wants to do. But we'll ask how Travis feels more about Kylie in a moment. But as far as Megan goes, like, there was no romantic interest or anything in there. Again, you're using an opportunity to try to cause harm to somebody else. Like, he's aware of that. With this Five of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, it's like, I'm just trying to make my money, and you're sticking me in the middle of a situation where now I'm kind of a bad guy. But then he also recognizes that he should have thought about that before he got himself involved. Him and Kylie were probably in a fight when he agreed to it. And now it's like, oh, fuck, I got myself into something I shouldn't have. Because guys, see, he's so worried that in him choosing the financial of this situation and continuing this collaboration, that he's gonna lose his chance to have Kylie and this Ten of Cups back. So Travis doesn't let go of their relationship. Also, I hate to say this, but right now, like, he's looking at this as, like, Travis, Jesus, such a guy. Travis is like, okay, right now we're just working together, but I also know, like, if I get a little too messed up in the studio and you're looking at me a certain way, there is the worry that I could slip up and do something. With this Three of Wands and Page of Wands and this, like, star, it's about, you know, trying to keep the focus on the work, but having this worry that with this Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and Lovers card, it could end up being something more. And with this Knight of Wands and Page of Swords, it's like he doesn't trust that Megan wouldn't try to make something happen. Not because he's under the illusion that Megan wants him, but literally, like, if you're that petty and you're that, like, determined that you hate her that much and you want to, like, punish her that much, like, I wouldn't put it past you to do that. And it's like being worried that he wouldn't be able to resist or something too. I keep hearing too, I know she's doing something with, like, the new Mortal Kombat. I feel like whatever her and Travis are doing might have something to do with a video game or in connection to something else like that. Like how, you know, maybe they're going to come out with a McDonald's meal together. Something that this song also plays into them promoting some other contract, some other business venture that each one of them is a part of. So I feel like with Travis, it's like, say for example, if your contract is with EA Sports and then they're like, oh, we want you and Megan to do this song together, then Kylie's coming and telling Travis, you can't do a song with that bitch. And it's like, well, I don't really have control over that because my contract isn't with Megan and her label, it's with EA Sports, and they're the ones that I would have to break the contract with, and I can't risk that because then I lose, you know, my whole contract if I say I don't want to do the song with her anymore because the two of you don't like each other. So, because I keep feeling him being like stuck in it in that way. But you guys, I'll tell you this, what Spirit said, if that song never comes out, it's because of Megan and not Travis. And it could be because of her other issues that she has, like label-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because they keep talking about, there is some stuff like music related coming up that she's not going to be able to do. Because it's like, say for example, like she's getting ready to release some like collaboration album that she did with Cardi B, and they didn't only just do that WAP song, but they made a whole album together. And then her old label comes in saying, well, it has to be released under us, it can't be released under whatever, and then it gets blocked because now they have to go to court and fight over it, and she doesn't want them to get the money. But there's gonna be some issues in regards to her being able to roll things out in the way that she wants to until she gets that whole situation straightened out. So yeah, I just get with this Two of Cups, with this Hermit, this Five of Wands, and this Two of Cups, Travis wants to like, he wants to take Kylie's side, but he can't. So, yeah, but see, with this Justice, this Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and this Devil, it's like there's so much weird energy that's going to be coming in trying to block that from coming out. Because we have the Sun in the reverse. So I just feel like whatever they're trying to work on, it's going to be really hard to get it released. Not because of just Kylie, but Megan's ends. I mean, either way, Travis picks Kylie over Megan. So, I mean, Kylie doesn't really have anything to worry about. Like, even if he has to release the song, like, even if Megan did try to do something with him, ultimately he wouldn't end up doing it. Because he does want to work things out with Kylie still. Like, he still at least wants that option. He feels like him and Kylie, it's not the right time for them right now. He feels like 5 years from now, like they would be in such an amazing place that then they could get together again. And it's like, I enjoy having this sort of relationship and not relationship with her in the meantime, you know, and maybe we'll get it together sooner. But he does think that he's going to end up with Kylie. So, or at least have another kid with her. Like, he doesn't feel like they're done. So, that is what we have on the whole Megan versus Kylie thing and how Travis feels about all of it. I am going to go ahead and let y'all go. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing week. I sat down and tried to record as many videos as I could today because it's my day off, but I will probably not upload all of them at once. I'll try to upload them, you know, so that we have a little release every day at least. But make sure you guys keep an eye out because I do have about 8 videos recorded, ready to go. I'm going to upload this one first since this is the most sort of just happens thing. But definitely this whole week, you guys will be getting a lot more content from me. If you wanted to book your own personal private reading, all the information will be in the description box below. We're also doing giveaways for reaching 300 subscribers, and we're pretty close towards 500. We're getting close to being able to start counting down towards the next giveaway. So make sure you are subscribed for that, and I hope you all have a blessed week. Thanks, guys. Bye.